Hello, I am Brie Barbaro, and I am a manager on the threat hunting team here at Red Canary. In this episode of Resolutions for Resilience, my resolution is that I will ensure the threats inside my organization are as visible as those on the outside. Much like any successful resolution, it's best to start with a clear plan and simple, manageable steps that you can take to achieve it. Monitoring for insider threats can be a tough task for any organization, regardless of size, and many people think that it needs complicated tools and processes to be done effectively. Ultimately, the key here is visibility, understanding what is and should be happening in your environment and ensuring that anything outside of that established norm gets the attention that it needs. Any adversary, be it an external threat actor or an insider threat, is going to need access to their target data or systems to do whatever it is they're attempting to do. Knowing what your most critical data and assets are is a necessary first step to any security program, including insider risk monitoring. From there, once that's identified, you want to take a look at which users' applications or systems within your organization have access to those assets and really evaluate which ones need it. Your goal will be to limit that access to only what's absolutely necessary to perform a job function or a role. Once that's done, you can leverage whatever tools already exist in your security stack, or new ones if that is in alignment with your organization's strategy, to set alerts for unauthorized access attempts, maybe thresholds for failed access attempts, or any other access that deviates from the expected norm. This can help you give greater visibility to your security team into potential insider and external threats alike, but really that initial access when we think about initial insider risk behavior, insider threat behavior. Those insiders are going to take a look at what they do have access to, what value it might be, and where it is. So these alerts, establishing them and being clear on where your most sensitive data is can really help you get that early detection of potential insider threats. If the goal of the insider is data exfiltration or intellectual property theft, which is one of the most common goals in an insider risk situation, that insider is going to need a way to get that data out of your network. Oftentimes, we'll see less technically savvy insiders trying methods that they know first, methods that are easier to access. Email, printing, file sharing sites commonly found online are all ways that we might see them try to explore to see what they can get away with. Putting email rules in place that not only prevent but alert on specific types or amounts of data being sent to external domains is a great way to increase visibility there, as well as preventing access to known unauthorized file sharing sites. If it's not something that has a legitimate purpose in your organization but files can be shared, it's probably something that should be blocked. You can also set up alerts, not only just blocking, but alerting when users attempt to access those sites, which will help you flag that potentially suspicious or malicious insider behavior early before that data leaves your organization. Once you have those basic steps down, then you can start diving into some of the more complicated or technically detailed methods of monitoring exfiltration, maybe from different ports or through different protocols, or taking a UBA or role-based analysis of the behaviors that your users are exhibiting. Finally, going all the way back to the basics, training your employees. Training them to be aware and on the lookout for insider risks is going to be the best way to ensure the earliest possible detection. You can start with manager training, which can help by giving people managers resources and tools to create an environment where issues are addressed respectfully and proactively, helping reduce the likelihood a disgruntled employee could turn into an insider risk. And also, that training for managers can help managers themselves be more aware of how to identify disgruntled employees and how to properly raise that risk up to talent or HR and your security team. Spanning out from there, from manager training to general cybersecurity awareness, having a general cybersecurity awareness program across your employee population is key to teaching your employees to be wary. Be wary of potential phishing emails, be wary of social engineering attempts, be wary of improper access to certain things. So why not include insider risk as a concept? This can help your employees understand what an insider threat or risk is, what behaviors they might encounter from someone who is potentially going to be an insider risk. And at the same time, you're teaching your employees proper data handling, reviewing access policies with them so they can understand what is and isn't appropriate, and then giving them a clear path to how they can work with authorized personnel within your organization to get the access that they need. We don't want to create an environment where we're degrading employee trust in one another, but we do want to create an environment of awareness, of curiosity. So through education, through that awareness training, and through clearly documented processes, you can help work to create a culture that is aware and able to report potential insider threat behavior, while also encouraging individuals to do the right thing.